Hello there, my name is Sam O'Halloran, and today I'm going to tell you the story on how Romulus and Remus founded Rome. It started in 770 BCE. Two twin boys were born. Their names were Romulus and Remus. Now, the two boys had an evil uncle called Romulus who despised them because the two brothers were meant to be kings. So he just wanted all the power to himself. One night, when the two boys were sleeping, Romulus took them down to the river in hopes they would drown. But the boys didn't actually drown. So basically, they just kept floating down the river, and eventually they were found by a wolf pack who took them in as their own. They lived in a cave with them and also hunted food as well. One day, a few years later, the boys are playing outside. A nearby shepherd finds them and takes the two babies back to his house. So a few years later, and the boys grow into strong-looking young men, and they decide to go for a walk one day, and they encounter a strange man. Turns out that man was Romulus and Remus's father. He had told them everything. He had even mentioned the fact that when they were babies, Romulus had kidnapped them in their sleep and chucked them in a river. This made them furious. They had gone over to the palace and killed Romulus. Because he was now dead, they decided that they were the kings that they were destined to be. But they had disagreed on where to put the main foundation of the city. Well, we have Romulus over here, who wanted it on Palatine Hill, but Remus wanted it on Aventine Hill. They decided to settle it on a bird watching competition. The results are as follows. Romulus had found 12 birds, but earlier Remus had spotted 6. Romulus was happy because he thought he won because he had spotted the most birds. Remus was annoyed because he said he should have won because he saw his birds first. So the two brothers decided they would just set up castles on the two separate hills. But then something tragic happened. Romulus had decided to set up a wall around his turf, but then Remus, as a joke, jumped over the wall. This made Romulus furious. They got into a huge fight to the death, which led to Remus dying, because it's a fight to the death. And because Romulus won, he decided to call the unnamed city Rome. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed and actually learned something new today. Thank you.